Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. The time is 11:40 a.m. Today is Thursday, February 6th, and I thought I would do an extra video when it comes to Oracle messages. Now, this will be an energy read just to see what the energy is right now when it comes to your guys' journey and what you guys might need to know. So this could be clarity, or this could bring a lot of understanding for some of you guys, okay? So please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. I will not be using any charms for this video just because this is an extra video, and I thought maybe this might be for somebody who just wants to get clarity on something, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective when it comes to receiving extra clarity about the energy that is happening at this time? What extra clarity can they get at this time when it comes to the energy? What do they need to know, Spirit, when it comes to this energy? What clarity do they need at this time? Okay, so for some of you guys, when it comes to growth, Spirit wants to know that you guys are enough, okay? Not sure who needed to hear that, especially with the sun slowly shining at this time. There's something about you guys shining your light and knowing and understanding that you guys are more than enough. So even if people, you know, especially when it comes to this energy right now, especially with the shifts that are going on, if some people have made you feel like, you know, maybe you aren't enough, or maybe, you know, you're not worthy, for some of you guys that resonate with this, right? There is something about you guys dealing with people, places, and things where, you know, you guys are meeting people who make you feel like you are enough. And not only just other people making you feel like this, you starting to realize that you guys are enough, okay? And, you know, believing in that, right? Believing that you guys are more than enough. So take what resonates with that. You know, that could be confirmation, but, you know, understanding that you guys have a purpose and you guys are meant to be here. Now, trigger warning, some people have maybe gone through certain things like depression, you know, anxiety. And again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I'm just a coach, right? And for some of you guys, when it feels like you guys could be alone or you guys need help, when it comes to medical assistance and, you know, professional, you know, licensed, you know, help, that is very understandable. I will always encourage people to go and get mental health checks and things like that if it's necessary. But for some of you guys, even when it comes to strength, if you are somebody who suffered from those things, and say you've released, like, you know, taking medication, and you've done, you know, natural remedies and herbs and things like that, then I tip my hat off to you, and I want you to be very proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself, how far you've come. People don't understand that journey is very hard, you know, to go through. I mean, I've never been through it, but I can only imagine just putting myself in someone else's shoes, okay? So know that you're more than enough. Know that you're meant to be here, even if you feel like for yourself, you know, you may have days where you don't want to, right? But it's okay. You know, everybody has their good days and bad days, but you need to be around people also who, you know, who uplift you and encourage you and, you know, want to see you succeed and want you to be happy. You know, whether they get anything from it or not, you know, being around people who actually genuinely care for your mental and physical well-being, it's very hard to come by. Okay, so we have here cosmic flow. Some of you guys could be going with the flow of the universe. Gaining inspiration is very significant, and also inner child. So some of you guys are tapping into your inner child. Okay, when it comes to this energy, for some of you guys, when it comes to your inner child, you guys could be getting a lot of ideas when it comes to creativity and being in this playful energy. Now, Leo energy is very significant for some of you. Also, when it comes to mushrooms, maybe again, psychedelics, right? But mushrooms, playful energy, rainbows, okay? Being in that 11 energy when it comes to chakras, right? Now, for some of you guys could be dealing with people where, you know, because you tap into your inner child and you're very playful, you know, you could be around people who maybe made you feel like, you know, you're childish or you're not mature enough. And little do they know, even though you act with your inner child, you're actually the most maturest person that they've ever met. Okay, so the way that you move, the way that you think, the way that you speak, the way that you do things, you know, could be very significant. But some of you guys could have your boundaries up at this time, okay, when it comes to growth. Now, knowing that you guys are more than enough, maybe you guys are protecting yourself as well, okay, because of your worth. Yeah, follow your bliss, okay? Even when it comes to personas, right? You guys are following your bliss, following what makes you fulfilled. So even when it comes to your persona, you are true to who you are, okay? You are following your bliss, you're following your own persona. Now, your persona could be online for some of you, but just because your persona is online, it doesn't mean that, you know, what they see online is not what they get in person as well. For some of you guys are those kind of people that what you see is what you get. So you're not wearing a mask, you're not pretending to be something you're not. That's just who you truly, genuinely are, okay? So taking a leap of faith could be very significant when it comes to you and intuition. So some of you guys are listening to your intuition more, okay? You guys are realizing that you guys are, you know, spiritually connected, and spirit is also saying to keep going. So even if you have your boundaries up at this time, right? Say you have your boundaries up, you guys are protecting yourselves, you guys are, you know, working towards your goals and dreams and things like that. You could have people mad at you at this time because you guys are following your bliss and you guys are protecting yourself. Spirit is saying to keep going, okay? Like, you don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't owe anybody anything when it comes to your journey. Yeah, the present. So even when it comes to divine timing, that's also significant too. We have seasons changing. So there's something about seasons, okay? Either going through your season of change, but whatever seasons of change that you guys are going through, there's something about gratitude, okay? Being grateful for, you know, the changes that you guys are going through, or being grateful for the things that you had to learn when it came to your lessons, okay? It's almost like you guys rather learn now than wait till later to learn, right? But again, having gratitude or showing gratitude could be very significant at this time. Even I mentioned with the sun coming out, so some of you guys could be, for example, sitting by a window and say the sun shines, right? That's also confirmation with some of you guys seeing that and saying, man, I'm so glad the sun came out. That is still gratitude, being grateful for the little things in life, okay? Looking at life differently could also be very significant. Synchronicities are significant when it comes to you guys following your wisdom and listening to your inner knowing. So when it comes to like signs and synchronicities and listening to your inner knowing, you guys are moving forward, okay? So take what resonates with that too. Yeah, so we have the process and step by step. You guys are taking everything step by step. So if you guys are listening to your highest self, you guys are moving step by step. You guys are releasing certain things too. You guys are releasing what no longer serves you during this process, but it's because of your integrity, okay? And also receiving clarity about your purpose unfolding, okay? Or you unfolding when it comes to a new day, okay? So the unknown, walking into the unknown is significant, and also nature. So walking into the unknown is very significant for some of you guys as well when it comes to this energy. But know that whatever steps that you are moving towards or steps that you guys are taking, it's showing that you guys are showing up with a lot of integrity, okay? So you don't tolerate crap from anybody, okay? Creativity is also significant. So what you guys are creating could be very significant too when it comes to crown chakra, okay? You could be activating your crown chakra at this time because, again, like I said, you guys have an inner knowing when it comes to listening to guidance or the whispers that you guys are receiving, okay? Now, this could be receiving downloads or spiritual insight, okay? Having faith that, you know, whatever it is that you guys are building, whatever it is that you're creating, okay, whatever that it is that you guys are doing that fulfills you based on your blueprint or your chart, know that you guys will be in a place where you guys will be able to have people in communities that resonate with you, okay? So building a community also could be very significant when it comes to your creativity, okay? You're helping people grow when it comes to your energy, right? So let's see what else shows up. So your ghost could haunt some people, okay? For some of you guys, again, your energy is very haunting because, again, say you leave the environment, but people can still feel your energy. Or there's something about when it comes to your faith, there's something about you being able to see the unseen, okay? And that is why people maybe enjoy what it is that you guys are creating in this process, because they know that you have a gift, okay? Determination. They know that you're determined and you have a gift, okay? But your ghost could probably haunt some people as well when it comes to seen and unseen forces or seen and unseen energy. balance. Some of you guys are showing up as balanced, okay? And also when it comes to disruption, so while you're trying to balance out your energy, you could be around people who are very disruptive, okay? Meaning like there's always a disruption in the energy. People they don't know how to be, you know, calm, cool, collected. There's something about, you know, you trying to create something new or build a foundation or build a legacy, and you could have people around you who are trying to stop you from building that by disrupting your energy or causing a lot of chaos in your energy on purpose. So this could be about a drama, gossip, okay, you know, things that don't resonate with you, they're trying to do on purpose. And it's almost like, you know, when someone's trying to get a reaction out of the collective, that's the unseen energy that I'm seeing here, where it's like even people that you're closest with, it's almost like the entities are able to take over that person in order for them to fulfill whatever negative energy they have towards the collective. And the collective is also protecting themselves when it comes to boundaries. So even when it comes to you guys blocking off people, locking your door, meaning closing off chapters or cycles, that is actually like benefiting you, okay? The more that you lessen your burdens and baggages when it comes to people, places, and things, the lighter you become, the lighter that you feel, okay? And that could be a reason why people are angry with you, because you stopped giving your energy to people who don't respect your boundaries or respect your peace, okay? Yeah, you guys are a reflection. Okay, you mirror people who are not 100% whole within themselves. So there's something about you mirroring other people, but how you mirror other people, it could be really good or it could be really bad. So for example, if someone says to me, I hate cancers, I don't like cancers, they're too emotional. There's your answer right there, okay? You know, you're meeting a cancer multiple times for a reason. There's a reason why you keep bumping into cancers, because you're supposed to learn to tap into your nurturing side and your emotions, okay? So some of you guys, if you don't like, I don't know, Leos, right? For some of you, for example, somebody might be like, I hate Leos. I have bad experiences with Leos. It's like, maybe you guys should take that as a lesson. You're supposed to learn something from that Leo. So the thing is, people don't realize that who you meet in that moment, you're supposed to gain knowledge and wisdom from them in that moment. Okay? So if I don't like Pisces people, then that's crazy because I'm a water sign. But if I don't like Pisces people, there's a lesson to learn when it comes to dealing with a Pisces, okay? Some of you guys, again, you guys reflect to other people. So if people are insecure and they're not happy within themselves, you show that to them. It's like you hold up a mirror to people and you force people to look within themselves, okay? So take what resonates with that too. That could be confirmation with the energy. Yeah, space and anger. I knew it. There's something about you having space or being in your own space, boundaries, and someone being angry about that, okay, because they can't control the narrative anymore. Fear. Yeah, there's something to do with fear. And fear is only an illusion, right? So even when it comes to like you putting a reflection up on other people, it's because you know that people have a lot of anger, a lot of fear, and you hold that mirror up to them and you make them take accountability. So yeah, boundaries are very significant when it comes to the collective. Some of you guys are protecting your peace at this time. Intuition. Yep. So again, some of you guys are protecting your intuition. You guys are protecting yourself, having boundaries. Yeah, because of your passion. You guys know that you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of love, okay? Your ideas and your way of thinking, how you show up, okay? It's refreshing. It's new. And, you know, people want to see that. People need that, okay? Something about your energy. You guys have this hunger about you and this drive about you. You illuminate your energy onto other people, which helps them see things from a different perspective. Death energy talks about transformations, okay, and going into peace. Yeah, so you guys stopped a lot of patterns, okay, when it comes to the energy. You guys are learning that your peace is more important than you trying to sacrifice yourself for other people who don't even do the same for you. even when it comes to parents, family, friends, whatever, you can love somebody, but you can also love them from afar. And some of you guys could be seeing that some of your family, some of your friends, some of the people that you may know have very narcissistic, very weird tendencies, and some of you guys are trying to protect yourself and block yourself from, you know, absorbing that type of energy as well. Yeah, relief. Okay, there's something about relief, the number 12. Okay, so this is about harmony through growth or learning through duality. Okay, you guys are balancing your energy when it comes to masculine and feminine. So again, you guys are integrating awareness for the collective, and we also have divine timing. So 1 + 2 = 3. This is talking about your creations, right? And 1 + 4 = 5. This is talking about change. So there's a change in your creations and what your guys are building when it comes to foundation. Okay, yeah, friendships. There's something about a friendship that's very significant in earth energy. Someone could think that your friendship is very grounding, whoever this may resonate with, or you guys are stepping into friendships that are more grounding. Okay, 17 again talks about manifestation through growth. So some of you guys could be, you know, manifesting certain partnerships or certain leaderships that you guys are showing up with when it comes to friendships. Okay, 1 and 7 = 8. This is about you guys stepping into your power. Okay, and also leadership and success. You guys are grounded. Okay, your intuition is grounded. Okay, your spiritual awakening is grounded. Okay, you have a soul purpose for someone who resonates with this message, and this is about you guys stepping into that with no fear. Okay, because again, like I said, fear is only a illusion. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have growth. We also have air. Okay, this is about communication. So something to do with communication is very significant in adaptability and also moving forward in this new communication that it is when it comes to friendships and bonds, right? Some of you guys could be the age of 28. That could be confirmation, or born on the 28th. But there is something about, for some of you guys, the 17th, 11th, and I think the 12th, and also 41. Okay, so some of you guys could be these ages, or you guys could have something to do with the numbers. Okay, but the number 28 is very significant. Okay, this is talking about angel number 1010. This is about wholeness and also divine order. And also we have the new moon. Okay, so the new moon is very significant. This will be the new moon eclipse in Aquarius, and some of you guys could be feeling this energy showing up within the 16th to the 18th of February. And I already have a post ready for that for you guys, so when it gets closer to it, I'll post it so you guys can get prepared. But again, there is something about the energy. Okay, there are a lot of shifts in this new energy when it comes to divine flow and trusting in the universe and where you guys are going at this time. All right, but I am going to end it here. Please take what resonates. You guys can follow me on YouTube and TikTok, and you guys can also follow me on my website if you guys want to book a reading or just check out my blog. It's www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. All right, guys, love you guys so much. The time is now 11:58 a.m. Okay, so I'm going to end it here and post these videos for you guys, and get my posts ready for you guys as well, talking about, you know, divine numbers and things like that, Celtic trees and all that good stuff. So once I post that, I'll make a caption for you guys and let you guys know that it's out, because I did promise I wanted to get it to you before or by the end of Friday. Okay, so I've been working my tushy off trying to get this out. It is a lot of information, so, you know, if it does make your mind a little bit weary because it's a lot of information to intake, take it in small doses. Don't do everything all at once. I mean, learning about who you are takes time, so it's not a rush. Okay, take your time, understand each chart and each thing. But yeah, I'm gonna get started when it comes to posting these videos. I'll post the blog, and then I'll let you guys know what's up, and then you guys can check that out and kind of get yourself ready and prepared. And then maybe next week, what I can do is I'll post the new moon post for you guys for the new moon cycle that's coming up in the eclipse for Aquarius. And that way, again, like I said, you guys can prepare for that, ground yourself, kind of journal, and do whatever it is that you need to do based on your placements and what resonates with you. All right, but anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys so much. Have a wonderful Thursday, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.